If you're a long-time New Yorker, as I am, having lived in and around the city for more than 30 years, the name Bernard Goetz has instant recognition for you. In the closing days of 1984, just about a year and a half before I moved to New York, Mr. Goetz was accosted by 4 black teenagers and ended up shooting them, and in one case particular, grievously wounding one of his would-be attackers. The standing joke at the time was that the police better find him, because if the Republicans get a hold of him, they may run him for mayor. As a matter of fact, later on, Mr. Goetz would unsuccessfully run for mayor to bring attention to his actions, probably more than to take a serious bid at that title. Nevertheless, the idea of vigilante justice is a complicated one, and one to which we have a sort of ambivalent relationship. And that's how portion Pinchas, which we'll read this week, starts out, with Pinchas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the high priest, right, ending a plague which was brought on by licentiousness by striking down Cosby and Zimri, 2 paramours who were cavorting publicly, by striking them both with one blow of a sword. And the Torah itself makes clear that this is an action that God accepts and that God is comfortable with. But Rabbinic Judaism, not so much. It recognizes that giving people the power to be judge, jury, and executioner is pretty tough to justify, and therefore they take a very cautious approach. If somebody does something in the future, like happened at the beginning of portion Pinchas, Kanaim Pogim Bo, the zealots, whoever they are, will probably get him, but it's better that you shouldn't be one yourself. Sometimes this sort of thing works, but the possibility for miscalculation and tragedy is significant. And by the way, in the Goetz case, for the record, the end result for both Mr. Goetz and the 4 black teenagers, was horrific and negative, and under different circumstances, it might have been brought to a different and perhaps better resolution. So, although it works every once in a while, we have to be very judicious. This is Rabbi Scott Hoffman, and this is the Torah Minute.